Welcome back. For a couple of guys from the northwest suburbs, the saying, food for thought, is more than a phrase. They love food so much they found a way to do a weekly podcast on the subject. We get more from Eric Nelson.
We have another video episode of the Food Scientist Podcast, and this time Bryan is happy.
I'm so excited this time. I can't wait.
They consume calories and carbs.
Get set, go.
They talk salt,
Hot chili squid,
and sugar.
No, not so bad.
I'm still kicking. We're good.
Welcome to the Food Scientist Podcast, which originates from Amy Zajak's apartment in St. Paul.
We have fans, I guess we'll call them, who also send us nasty things to eat.
Not always nasty.
Usually nasty.
I showed him this flavor.
The stars of the podcast are Danny Sussman of Robbinsdale and Brooklyn Center's Bryan Pierce. They fill up on food.
Whoa, it's getting fishier and fishier.
Which leaves them full of opinions.
This tastes like an onion that you found in the garbage.
The threesome has been doing the podcast for 13 months
It's a lot more difficult than I thought it'd be.
and just taped their 60th show.
It's not a podcast about food. It's a podcast about love.
People think we eat like this all the time, and we don't. I think.
Look, I have some Oreo Milkas.
They sample stuff from the U.S.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
and around the globe.
We've gotten into a little bit more of the weird international foods. Weird to us as Americans, not necessarily weird to them.
I'm working it.
The food fanatics are slowly cultivating a following.
Milk chocolate.
They even receive treats from their fan base.
We had a fan who was in Japan and sent us all different Kit Kats. We had a fan who was in Australia and sent us a bunch of just typical Australian snack foods.
I mean, Danny, you say 4 servings, but you know how these nutritional facts work.
The podcasts are a mix of entertainment and information.
I'm sorry, Bryan.
The hosts are often on a sugar high. But they also dish up food factoids that are educational and interesting.
Cream in Oreo. It's spelled C-R-E-M-E, not C-R-E-A-M, because there's no dairy in it. So that's why they spell it that way. They're not just being fancy. There's no dairy. Therefore, Oreos are vegan. They're healthy.
I'm Eric Nelson, CCX News.
The Food Scientist Podcast does not have an advertising budget. They rely mostly on word of mouth to get recognition.